Welcome to So Very Easy. My name is Laura, and I have not been very nice to my iron. I was in a bit of a hurry, and I did not put down a pressing sheet or a Teflon sheet. I didn't protect the sole of my iron, and now I need to clean it. I do not have any iron cleaner, so I'm going to try a homemade remedy. And chances are you already have this at home. So let's see if it's going to work. I'm going to be using one of these Mr. Clean erasable sponges. I don't have the box to show you, but I did wet it and started to clean the iron. And you can see where it did start to clean this sole. So to give this a helping hand, the iron is cold, I've not used it, but what I want to do is just give it a little helping hand. So I have a rag that is soaked with water. This is just a cotton old towel. I do not want anything synthetic. And I'm just going to put that down for about 5 minutes and just see if I can get off some of that dirt just on that dry iron. So I've just let this iron sit on this very wet cloth, and it's so wet that I do have water in this cookie sheet because I wanted all of the surface very wet. And let's just give it a wiggle and see what I can get off with just water. Well, I did get some off. So now let's try this Mr. Clean Magic Eraser. They do need to be wet to work, and then we're just going to be able to rub it along the surface. This does not have a Teflon bottom, so I don't have to worry about taking that Teflon off. It is a stainless steel bottom. So let's just rub. This will definitely take a little bit of elbow grease, but it does seem to be taking off a good portion of it. So I do want to get in all of those little areas. And give them a bit of a scrub. It's really not taking all that long. Let me turn it over and do the other side. I'm quite amazed on how much it's taken off already. I just have this really sticky part on the bottom. I can feel that that's just really superficial on that surface. Just with my nail, it seems to be scratching off. I don't want to use anything to scratch the bottom. So I'm just going to use my nail and see if I can loosen some of that up. Or use something like a wooden stick, something that's not going to scratch. And get in and take off that loose stuff. And let's give it another scrub. Most of it has come off. Let me dry it. So most of it is off. Just a little bit of black is on the bottom. So if I get no further, I am quite pleased with this. I'm going to try one more thing. I'm going to rinse out this cloth and just make it damp. And I'm going to lay this down as flat as I can. I am putting it on top of that cookie sheet. Now I'm going to heat up my iron to the highest setting. And I'm going to add some water so I can steam clean those holes. It's all heated up. I'm going to just rub it along the bottom of this wet cloth. Now I would not recommend this if you have a coating, like a Teflon coating on your iron, because it could take the Teflon off. But since mine's only stainless steel, I can do it. And just rub it. Rub it along the edges so I can get those edges cleaned. And I'm not going to burn my hands because that cookie sheet is going to take all that extra heat. Give it a good scrub on all of its sides. I want to clean that steam and clean that spray out. And I'm pretty happy with the results. These magic erasers are supposed to clean anything. Well, they definitely did clean the iron. So I'm pretty confident that I can continue my sewing today. Plain water and one of these Mr. Clean sponge erasers really did do a great job. Let me know what natural ways you've been able to use to clean your iron. I'd be very interested to hear. And thank you for joining me today on Sew Very Easy. Feel free to subscribe, and as always, come on back. Let's see what we're talking about next time in the sewing room. Bye for now.